There was a lot of activity on Wednesday up on the summit of Wheeler Road as local and state officials joined with business leaders and scientific thinkers to unveil the campus of Burlington's newest life science company. It was the ribbon cutting for MilliporeSigma's Burlington building, the German-based company's latest project. Many were in attendance, including Governor Charlie Baker, who hailed the project and called it the result of cooperation between government and business.
Yeah, this is just another great example of collaborative effort between local government, local community, the Commonwealth of Mass, the Life Science Center, and a truly great company that's been part of the fabric of Massachusetts for many years, Millipore. And having MilliporeSigma and its parent, Merck, having MilliporeSigma and its parent company create this learning lab here to serve customers is just a big statement about the importance of Massachusetts, and especially about the importance of all of Massachusetts in serving and supporting the life science community.
So what does MilliporeSigma do?
So MilliporeSigma is a company of Merck KGaA, Darmstadt, Germany. MilliporeSigma is in the life science tools field. That means we produce everything from making biotech products, and we produce machines and reagents for researchers in the lab.
One of the largest suppliers of lab chemicals and reagents and processing equipment, and you're standing in our M Lab, which showcases all our processing equipment. Anytime you worked in a lab, you would have used the chemicals we make, you would have used the reagents that we've made. Anytime you worked in a production environment, you would have used our bioreactors and our systems. So that's the type of thing we make. All scientists globally can access our products. We have an e-commerce site, sigmaaldrich.com. About 80 million people visit the site. We ship roughly 15 to 20,000 packages a day to many of these researchers globally. And from a bioprocessing standpoint, any medicinal drug, any biologic that is made today is using our equipment.
The theme of the event was problem solvers, reflecting the company's mission to both tackle big problems and to make available the resources for other researchers to progress scientific and medical knowledge. I wanted to know what some of the big challenges MilliporeSigma was working on.
Two or three that are relevant these days are in the news is one of them is gene editing. We have some of the foundational patents on cutting and replacing the genome for gene editing. And we are really proud of that. We're very proud of our scientists who did that research early on. But it's important because it provides access to many of the researchers globally who want access to this gene editing technology. Cell therapy is another one. Cell therapy is an area which has advanced rapidly. Rare diseases have been addressed with that therapy.
A very important area is gene therapy or cell-based therapy. These are novel therapies used to treat different forms of cancers. How can we make production a lot more efficient, cheaper? How can we expand this into other forms of treating more forms of cancer? That would be an example.
So what attracted MilliporeSigma to Burlington in the first place?
Well, we have several thousand employees, almost 10,000 employees in the U.S. Many of them are in the greater Boston area. We also have a big presence in St. Louis, Missouri. We're in Savannah, Georgia, and we're on the West Coast. When it comes to medical scientific research, greater Boston is the place to be. This is where the science of the future is being defined. So anybody who wants to be an important player in this area needs to be in Boston.
The executives at the company said they have felt very welcome in Burlington and the state as a whole.
The town has been terrifically cooperative. I mean, I must really give kudos to the governor and his office, Jay Ash in his office, and the town of Burlington for helping us build this facility. It's been a highly collaborative process. As you can see, it's quite a large footprint. There's about 1,000 people working in the building. It creates somehow a magnet for science, and we have heard nothing but good things.
So the partnership with the public sector, with the communities, with the state is very, very good. They've helped us. To remove barriers. We've developed this building in record time, and we are a very, very happy and proud citizen here.
Finally, Governor Baker said this project is a good reflection on the town and on Massachusetts.
Well, first of all, you can't get this stuff done if you don't have good relationships with local government, and the town of Burlington's done a really nice job of making it possible for companies like this to grow and expand here. The other thing I would say is that this is a great example of how we can all work together to continue to build on what I think everybody would agree is a world renowned life science community here in the Commonwealth of Mass. And whether it's in Burlington or it's in Worcester or it's in the Merrimack Valley or in Boston, we have life science capacity literally all over the place. And I think that's a real statement about the quality of the people we have in addition to the quality of the companies.
At the Millipore Sigma Burlington campus, I'm B News Director Rich Hosford.